Welcome back to ZE Coins A. Today, we're diving deep into the story of this intriguing coin and what makes it so valuable. So, stick around, because you might have a small fortune hidden in plain sight. First, let's talk about the basics. The 1979 D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint and features the classic Washington design. This coin was created as part of the series that began in 1932 to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington. Now, millions of these coins were minted, about 489 million, to be exact. So, how can a coin that seems so common end up being worth millions? The answer lies in rarity, errors, and special conditions. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for rare variations or minting errors that can make a coin extraordinary. And the 1979 D Washington quarter is no exception. There are a few factors that can make this quarter extremely valuable: minting errors like double die obverse, DDO, where the design is accidentally doubled during the minting process, can make a coin highly desirable. Striking quality, perfect strike, or a coin in pristine, uncirculated condition graded by experts as MS68 or higher can fetch a premium price. Proof coins. Though standard 1979 quarters were mass-produced, some proof-like coins could have accidentally been struck with a special die. Now let's talk about the buzzworthy $1.7 million value. This staggering figure is often associated with rare coins sold at prestigious auctions. While no standard 1979 D quarter has sold for quite that much, unique specimens or coins with rare minting errors can reach incredible prices. The most expensive quarters ever sold are typically from earlier years or have remarkable errors, such as the 1932 D quarter or the famous 1970 S quarter struck on a Canadian planchet. However, experts believe that if a 1979 D quarter with unique traits surfaced, it could potentially fetch a record-breaking amount. Alright, let's break down the realistic market value of the 1979 D Washington quarter. Most circulated coins are worth their face value, just 25 cents. However, a quarter in mint state, MS65, condition can sell for about $5 to $10. Higher grade specimens, like MS67, can fetch between $150 and $300. Ultra-rare coins in MS68 or with unique errors can command prices in the thousands. As of now, no verified 1979 D quarter has reached the $1.7 million mark. But who knows? If a truly one-of-a-kind specimen were discovered, it could change the game. Here's how you can check if your 1979 D quarter might be worth more than face value. Examine the mint mark, look for the D near the date, indicating it was minted in Denver. Inspect for errors, use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling, misaligned dies, or unusual features. Check the condition. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with no scratches or wear are ideal. Get it graded. If you suspect you have a rare find, send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC for an official evaluation. Here are some pro tips to help you on your coin collecting journey. Always check your pocket change and rolls from the bank. Treasures can show up anywhere. Invest in a good magnifying glass and a guidebook for US coins. Keep your coins in protective holders to maintain their condition. Stay updated on auction results and trends in the coin market. So, is the 1979 D Washington quarter really worth $1.7 million? While the odds are slim, the thrill of the hunt and the possibility of finding a rare gem make coin collecting so exciting. We're diving deep into one of the most valuable and mysterious coins in US history, the 1965 Washington quarter. And yes, one of these coins is worth a jaw-dropping $1.8 million in today's market. Stick around to find out why this coin is so special, how to spot it, and what makes it worth so much. The 1965 Washington quarter comes from a time of major change in the United States, literally. By the mid-1960s, the U.S. Mint was facing a severe silver shortage. Up until 1964, quarters were made of 90% silver. But in 1965, the mint switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition to cut costs and preserve silver supplies. However, this massive transition came with some hiccups. And it's one of these hiccups that led to the creation of the legendary 1965 silver quarter, one of the rarest and most valuable error coins ever discovered. So what makes this particular quarter worth $1.8 million? Here's the deal: in 1965, even though the mint had officially switched to copper-nickel, a small batch of quarters was accidentally struck on leftover silver planchets. These are the blank discs used to make coins. Only a handful of these silver planchet errors have ever been found. In fact, one of these incredibly rare 1965 silver quarters was auctioned for an unbelievable $1.8 million. Yes, that's right, a single quarter worth nearly $2 million. Now, you're probably wondering, how can I tell if I have one of these rare coins? It's actually not as complicated as you might think. Here are some key things to look for. Router will have a solid silver edge with no copper band. A copper-nickel quarter weighs about 5.67 grams. A silver quarter will be slightly heavier, weighing 6.25 grams. You can use a precise digital scale to check this. Tap the quarter light. Regular 1965 quarters will have a visible copper core along the edge. The rare silver 1965 quay on a hard surface. A silver quarter produces a higher pitched, ringing sound compared to the duller clink of a copper-nickel coin. If you think you found a silver 1965 quarter, have it authenticated by a reputable coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Let's talk money, because this coin is a serious game changer. Depending on its condition, even a verified 1965 silver quarter in average shape can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. And as we mentioned earlier, one pristine example sold for $1.8 million at auction. Why so much? It's all about rarity and demand. Coin collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for these unique pieces of history. And with only a handful confirmed to exist, the 1965 silver quarter is the ultimate treasure for collectors. While the 1965 silver quarter is the star of the show, don't sleep on regular 1965 quarters either. In high-grade condition, especially if they have unusual mint errors, they can also bring in significant cash. So, even if your quarter isn't silver, it might still be worth more than face value. Alright, treasure hunters. That's everything you need to know about the 1965 Washington quarter and its incredible $1.8 million value. So, the next time you're sorting through your change jar or cashing out at the store, take an extra close look. You never know, you could be holding a fortune in your hands. We're exploring the mystery and magic of the 1994 Washington quarter. Believe it or not, one of these coins sold for an eye-popping $1.6 million. So grab your magnifying glass and let's find out why this coin is worth a fortune. First, let's talk about the 1994 Washington quarter. This coin was minted in Philadelphia in 1994, and like most Washington quarters, it features George Washington on the obverse, with the iconic eagle on the reverse. Over 1 billion quarters were minted that year, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. But what makes this particular one so special? Let's dig in. The $1.6 million price tag isn't just about the year or the P mint mark. It's all about errors, rarity, and condition. The specific coin that fetched this staggering amount is considered a mint state 68, MS 68, which is an almost flawless grade according to the Professional Coin Grading Service, or PCGS. Think of it this way, out of over 1 billion quarters minted, only a handful might achieve this level of perfection. And there's more. This particular coin might also have an error or die variety that makes it unique. Coin collectors are always on the hunt for rare die varieties, like double dies, off-center strikes, or misaligned die errors. These quirks add massive value to otherwise ordinary coins. Now, you might be wondering, do I have a fortune sitting in my piggy bank? The good news is, you can easily check. Here's what you need to look for: make sure it has a P mint mark, which indicates it was struck in Philadelphia. Coins in mint state condition are the ones worth serious money. Look for coins without scratches, wear, or discoloration. Use a magnifying glass to check for anomalies like double dyes, extra details, or unusual patterns in the lettering or images. So, why would someone spend $1.6 million on a quarter? It comes down to a combination of factors. Coins like this are one of a kind, making them the crown jewel for serious collectors. Unique coins tell a story about the minting process, errors, and American history. There's a thriving market for rare coins, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the best of the best. So, what's the current market value for a regular 1994 P quarter? For most coins in circulated condition, they're worth just face value, 25 cents. However, if you've got one in excellent condition or with a rare error, it could be worth anywhere from $50 to thousands of dollars, and of course, if you've got a coin graded at MS-68 like the $1.6 million coin, you've hit the jackpot. Found something interesting in your collection? Here's how to get started. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. They'll authenticate and grade your coin. Research auction houses. Rare coins fetch the best prices at auctions like Heritage Auctions or Stax Bowers. Join online communities. Coin forums and Facebook groups can connect you with collectors willing to pay top dollar. The story of the 1994 P. Washington quarter is proof that even the most ordinary items can hold extraordinary value. So, next time you're sorting through your spare change, take a closer look. You never know, you might just discover the next $1 million treasure. We're diving into the fascinating story of the 1995 D. Washington $quarter coin, a coin that has stunned collectors by reaching an incredible market value of $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. Let's find out why this seemingly ordinary quarter is worth so much. The Washington quarter has been a mainstay of American currency since 1932. Designed by John Flanagan, it features a profile of George Washington on the obverse and, until the state quarters program in 1999, an eagle on the reverse. But what makes the 1995 D quarter special? Let's start with the basics. In 1995, the Denver Mint, that's the D in 1995 D, produced millions of these coins. These were standard quarters intended for circulation, made from a copper-nickel-clad composition. Nothing extraordinary, right? Wrong. Some rare errors and unique qualities have turned a select few of these coins into treasures. So, what makes the 1995 D. Washington quarter worth up to $1.4 million? It comes down to three main factors: rarity, condition, and minting errors. Let's break these down. While millions of 1995 D quarters were minted, very few survived in perfect condition. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS-67 or MS-68 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are incredibly rare. Error coins are the gold standard for collectors, and the 1995 D has some fascinating examples. Some coins display doubling on the inscriptions like Liberty or In God We Trust off-center strikes. A portion of the design is missing because the coin was struck off-center. Clipped planchets. Parts of the coin appear to have been clipped due to errors during the blanking process. These errors make the coin unique and dramatically increase its value. As more collectors enter the market, the demand for rare error coins and high-grade specimens has skyrocketed, pushing prices higher than ever before. The $1.4 million valuation stems from a specific 1995 D. Washington quarter that was sold at auction due to its perfect condition and rare error type. It had been graded as a flawless MS-68 by PCGS, the highest grade possible for this coin. In the world of numismatics, finding a coin in such pristine condition with unique features is like finding a needle in a haystack. Auction houses like Heritage Auctions and Stax Bowers have seen heated bidding wars for coins like this. In this case, one collector's passion drove the price to an astronomical $1.4 million. Before we wrap up, here are some quick tips for new coin collectors. Focus on affordable coins and build your knowledge before chasing the rarest finds. Invest in tools, get a magnifying glass, coin flips, and a grading guide. Join communities. Numismatic forums and local coin clubs are great for learning and networking. Be patient. Coin collecting is a journey, not a sprint. Enjoy the thrill of the hunt. So, is there a hidden treasure hiding in your pocket or coin jar? It's time to find out. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell host. So, how can you tell if your 1995 D Washington quarter is valuable? Here's a step-by-step guide. Examine the coin's condition. Look for scratches, wear, or discoloration. The closer it is to mint state, MS, the higher the value. Check for minting errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to spot doubling, off-center strikes, or clipped edges. Get it graded. Send your coin to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. They will authenticate and grade your coin. Research auction results. Compare your coin to similar ones sold at auctions. Websites like Heritage Auctions or PCGS Price Guide are excellent resources. Consult an expert. If you're unsure, consult a numismatic expert or coin dealer to evaluate your coin's potential. Now, you might be wondering, what's the current market value for a 1995 D quarter? For common 1995 D quarters in circulated condition, the value is around 25 cents. But for those in pristine condition or with errors, prices can range from $50 to thousands of dollars. The record-breaking $1.4 million sale remains an outlier, but high-grade specimens with unique errors regularly sell for tens of thousands at auction. Always keep an eye on market trends, as the numismatic world is ever-evolving. For more fascinating stories from the world of numismatics. We're diving into the incredible story of the 2000 P1788 quarter, why it's so rare, and how you can identify if you have one hiding in your collection. Let's start with the basics. The coin in question is a 2000 P Virginia State Quarter, part of the popular 50 State Quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint between 1999 and 2008. The P mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia, and the 1788 signifies the year Virginia became a state. But here's where things get interesting. A rare error on this coin has made it one of the most sought after in the world. This isn't just any 2000 Virginia quarter. We're talking about a very specific variety, a minting error or unusual characteristic that makes it incredibly valuable. Keep watching to find out how to identify it. So, what makes this coin so special? The key lies in a die error or doubling. On the rare 2000 P1788 quarter, certain features on the coin may appear doubled or have unusual minting anomalies. These could include doubling on the inscriptions, such as E pluribus unum, or unique details in the ship design featured on the Virginia reverse. This error occurred during the minting process when the die, a stamp used to create the coin's design, misaligned or struck the blank planchet multiple times. How to identify if you have the rare quarter? If you want to see if you have the $1 million coin, here's what to look for. Check the date and mint mark. The coin must be from the year 2000 with a P mint mark. Examine the reverse, back side. Look closely at the ship and the inscription, Jamestown 1607 to 2007. Errors could appear as doubling, extra metal, or other unusual features. Use a magnifying glass. These details are often very subtle. A jeweler's loupe or high-quality magnifier is a must. Weigh the coin. Authentic quarters weigh about 5.67 grams. An unusual weight could indicate a different kind of minting error. The current market value. Now, let's talk money. Why is this coin worth $1.3 million? Rare error coins often attract intense interest from collectors, and when they're verified by grading services like PCGS or NGC, their value skyrockets. In a recent auction, one of these rare quarters sold for an astounding $1.3 million. That's life-changing money for what started as 25 cents. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and collector demand has driven this coin's value through the roof. Experts predict it could go even higher in the future. Think you've got a winner? Here's how to get your coin evaluated. Protect your coin. Store it in a coin flip or protective case to avoid damage. Contact a grading service. Send it to a reputable service like PCGS or NGC for authentication and grading. Seek expert advice. Reach out to numismatists or coin dealers for a second opinion. Final tips and closing thoughts before you cash in your spare change. Take a closer look. That jar of quarters could be hiding a fortune. And remember, even if your coin isn't the $1,000,000 one, other rare quarters from the state quarters program can also be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more treasure hunting tips, and let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin. Who knows? Your next quarter could be the $1,000,000 one. Worth more than $1,000,000. Believe it or not, one particular 2014 Mint Mark quarter has shocked collectors worldwide by fetching a jaw-dropping price of $1.3 million. But what makes this coin so special, and could you be holding a fortune without even realizing it? Stick around to find out. The 2014 quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, a program by the U.S. Mint that celebrated national parks and historic sites across the United States. This particular coin honors the stunning Great Smoky Mountains National Park, located on the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. It features a detailed design of a rustic log cabin nestled in the Smokies, with a majestic mountain backdrop and foliage, a beautiful tribute to one of America's most cherished natural landscapes. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, coins with the Mint mark are generally common, as millions were struck. But what if we told you that a rare error in a perfect grade condition could catapult this quarter into the stratosphere of coin collecting? What makes the 2014 quarter so valuable? 2 to 4 o'clock, there are two key factors that drive this coin's astronomical value: rarity and condition. First, a tiny subset of these quarters was struck with a rare mint error, imagine a double die, off-center strike, or a flawed reverse design. These errors make a coin truly unique, which is like catnip for collectors. Second, the condition of the coin matters immensely. Coins graded at the highest level, like MS 68, MS 69, or even the Holy Grail of MS 70, are exceedingly rare. Out of the millions of 2014 quarters struck, only a handful have achieved this flawless condition. One such example, with impeccable preservation and a rare mint error, recently sold for an astonishing $1.3 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million. Oh, what about today's market? Could you really sell your 2014 quarter for a life-changing sum of money? Well, here's the deal. While the average 2014 quarter is worth only its face value of 25 cents, coins with certified mint errors or flawless grading consistently fetch premium prices. In fact, some examples in near-perfect condition have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. But here's the kicker: experts predict that as more collectors enter the market, the demand for such unique pieces will continue to rise. Could the next big sale set a new record? It's entirely possible. Now you're probably wondering, how can I tell if my 2014 quarter is special? Here's a simple checklist: check for mint errors, look for signs of a double die, an off-center strike, or any other anomalies. Even the tiniest imperfection can make a huge difference. Inspect the condition: does your coin have scratches, wear, or discoloration? Coins in mint state condition, with no visible damage, are much more valuable. Get it graded. Consider sending your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. They can determine its exact condition and assign a grade that sets its market value. If your coin ticks these boxes, congratulations, you might just have a golden ticket. Several lucky collectors have already struck gold, or should we say, silver and copper. In a recent auction, a 2014 quarter with a rare double die error fetched over $1.3 million, setting the bar for this modern marvel. Another collector uncovered a pristine coin in an unsearched bankroll, turning a small investment into a life-changing payday. It just goes to show, you never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin jar, raid your piggy bank, or dive into that forgotten change drawer. You might just discover the $1 million 2014 quarter hiding in plain sight. Have you ever found a 2017 Mint Mark quarter in your pocket change and wondered if it's worth more than 25 cents? What if I told you this humble quarter could be valued at a staggering $1.2 million? That's right, Stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating story of this coin, its rarity, and how you could potentially have a fortune sitting right under your nose. Background on the 2017 P quarter dollar. The 2017 P Mint Mark quarter is part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, a series designed to honor national parks and landmarks across the United States. Specifically, this quarter features the iconic Effigy Mound's National Monument design on its reverse side. It was minted in Philadelphia, which is denoted by the P Mint mark. Now, you might be thinking, 2017? That's not that old. How can it be worth over $1 million? Well, this is where the story gets really interesting. In 2017, the Philadelphia Mint marked its 225th anniversary, and for the first time, added the P Mint mark to its circulating quarters. Historically, coins minted in Philadelphia didn't include this mark. This alone makes the 2017 P quarter a collector's item, but that's not all. What makes this coin even more extraordinary are the error coins. A small batch of these quarters left the mint with unique errors. These could be misstrikes, doubling, or other minting mistakes. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors, and their value skyrockets in auctions. In 2023, a collector reportedly sold a pristine, error-laden 2017 P quarter for a jaw-dropping $1.2 million. This particular coin had a rare minting error, a double die on the obverse side, along with an unusual die crack. The coin's immaculate condition, graded as MS-70 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, added to its value. If you've got a 2017 P quarter, especially one with visible errors, you might be sitting on a goldmine. But even standard versions of this coin in uncirculated condition can fetch $50 to $200 depending on the grade. So, how do you know if your 2017 P quarter is valuable? Here's what to look for: the mint mark. Make sure it has the P on the obverse side, just below the "In God We Trust" errors. Look for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to examine details. Condition: coins in uncirculated or mint state conditions are worth significantly more. Grading by PCGS or NGC can increase the coin's value exponentially. If you're serious about checking, invest in a coin microscope or high-quality magnifier to spot the details. The market for these quarters is hot right now. While standard 2017 P quarters without errors are valued between 50 cents and $5, error coins in higher grades can range anywhere from $500 to $50,000. And remember, a single MS-70 graded error coin sold for that incredible $1.2 million. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and Great Collections are great places to see how much these coins are selling for in real time. Make sure you compare your coin's condition and features with listed items. If you believe you have a valuable 2017 P quarter, here's what you need to do: get it graded, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, research auctions, look for upcoming auctions specializing in rare coins, avoid rushing, take your time to understand your coin's value before selling. Segment 7, Final Thoughts. So, what are you waiting for? Check your change jars, wallets, and even those old piggy banks. The 2017 P Mint Mark quarter might just make you a millionaire. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon to stay updated on more incredible coin finds.